38-29.
Considering how bad my RNG was, that's actually really good. Nice. So now I have plenty of time to show off the ending.
Just as planned.
I had a deliberately generous estimate for this specifically. Alright, I'm done talking. Watch.
C'est l'histoire d'une trêve que j'avais demandé, c'est l'histoire d'un soleil que j'avais espéré, c'est l'histoire d'un amour que je croyais vivant, c'est l'histoire d'un beau jour que moi petit enfant je voulais être très heureux pour toute la planète, je voulais, j'espérais que la périmètre.
Very impressive fight,
very
though.
nice.
Doubles, Darkwing.
I say I get that about 50% of the time. And two of them were nice to me and gave them, although one of them was it's much easier, because you have about, I don't know, 4 to 6 frame window to do that. And saddest cutscene in the history of video gaming. So we'll talk a little bit about the run while we try to get over our grief on this cutscene. So you got about maybe a 4-6 window to hit that a single dinosaur before, if you're early, you miss and he bites you. Or Triceratops. So. All right, this is actually kind of a difficult strat that I've had difficulty with in practice. We'll see if we get it. Gotta land. Oh, he didn't even spawn there. Where's that guy? That's the first time that's ever happened. There's usually one of those guys that spawns at the top. That has never happened before.
We had to get one of those in there,
yeah,
right?
that's fantastic. That's first time for me. Never had that happen. And that's actually for a good thing. Usually that's never happened before is a bad thing, but that was good. Oh, gee. That was a different spawn than I'm used to. All right. Oh, hey, I didn't know Spike Vegeta's in this game. Oh. I love you, Spike.
He learned how to fight from the Yetis.
Yep. It was by far the best I've ever had. You have to do 80 damage to the I call it the extended glove there to get it to release another orb. And yeah, don't worry about where I'm biting. That's not a problem. Of course he doesn't like it. I wouldn't like it either.
That's very important that Darkwing gets back over to Bullbox as soon as possible. Otherwise, Bullbox will extend its neck, as I call it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be sad times here, especially here on the seal.
All right, this is
All right, so I guess I'll count down. 3, 2, 1, go.
So this is The Lion King, one of the best speed games out there, in my opinion. The first trick we want to do is actually grab a health bug that will make Simba have more. These puzzle monkeys probably stopped you from beating this game before, and the other scroller.
The only reason this stage exists is so people didn't bring back their rentals too quickly.
Oh!
That is not good. Do I have to start from the beginning? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a game over. That sucks.
Just hit reset and...
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get this. There we go.
The thing about this stage as well is if you fall down from here, you're at the very beginning of the level. Here you have two hyenas, but you can't tell because Akiteru just manipulated them so that... Oh, well, they just separated.
I'm gonna take the super safe now.
Oh.
No! Okay. That was questionable. Where's my continue? These things have too much health, more than they deserve.
So if you line up on the exact right pixel on the stage, you can just sit back and do absolutely nothing. With the health bug, you have 6 hits that you can take, and I think you only take 3 or 4.
I think
If
it's
you have the exact right pixel.
You can't die. The stage is not very difficult. Once you know it, there is no randomness in it at all.
Yeah, this pattern is the exact same every time.
It would have been nice if they just switched it up for different difficulties, but they just decided not to.
And at this level, even though you get hit, you can't lose time. The only way you can lose time is dying in the level. That's it. It can just kill you if it doesn't want to cooperate.
Yeah, that was good. I won't need to grab health now, so that's nice. Coming up on like the hardest jump in the game.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's get up there first.
That was a first try
So good.
jump. That saves about 10 seconds from going all the way to the right to unlock a boulder.
And it's incredibly difficult. You have to slash the air so many times, even though it doesn't show.
You try to get the cycle and not getting hit by the bat.
And
what you
there's
did.
bats, yeah.
There are a lot of bats, yeah.
And then there's health management because you want to take damage on some parts.
Yeah, I already took a hit I didn't want to take,
Yeah.
but
A little bat boost here.
And he's going for the skip, I guess?
yeah, I'll try it.
Okay.
So this bat skip saves a lot of time, but it's also very difficult. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Ah.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I don't exactly
Alright.
know why he's low like that sometimes.
Yeah. I think that a lot of it just has to do with small changes in Mickey's positioning will cause the bat to like spawn and start flying. So that's why that trick is so hard because you have to make
These, like Venus flytraps, I guess, are all on cycles. I think they're on kind of local cycles, so they just. Oh, nice.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I was kind of like thinking to not go for that because it's a pretty hard jump.
Whitepool said he wasn't going to do it, and
Yeah,
then he did it like 5 times in a row in the practice room. So
I said if I got like 4 out of 5, I will do it, and I got it, which is really nice. All right, so well we're on Papu, we might as well do the roll call.
Oh yeah.
On the couch.
Well. Nice. All right.
I don't know if this is gonna get the god cycle and some of this because I did hit 2. Yeah, 2 of those things.
So this level's kind of renowned for being long and difficult, but we're gonna see something quite interesting.
Yeah, I missed it.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's all right.
Rip.
All right. So this is fun. I'm not gonna pretend to understand why that works, but the way it works is on the plane on.
Because in this game, map crashes can happen. Sometimes, like, we don't know why it exactly happens, but my theory, and like, it's shared for us with some other runner, that if you actually mash, you don't let the game, well, the level load correctly, so. Okay.
Are we back?
I don't know if. I just didn't want to try that one because it loses a lot of time if you fail it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so what he was trying to do was go under the spikes with a sub jump.
I'm not gonna try it again because the cycle. I still need to wait even if I get it, so.
Oh my.
What?
He fell through the pillar.
Okay, I've never seen that.
That was
Good meme.
amazing.
Oh wow, now I got anti-gavined. Nice. This is how usually Jaws goes, so I'm glad you're seeing like the usual Jaws of Darkness stuff. Not acting nice like Hey Machinery. Helping me here in the couch, and shoutouts to the TEP Black Discord for all the support as well, and to the Splash community in general.
This game's come really far in the past couple of years.
Yeah, it's
sort
the
of like
optimization in this
optimization.
game has been a lot thanks to the help of the community. So Tommy's coming out like in soon.
Yeah, hits him with the green thing and then it's over.
Yeah, time.
41.
Yeah, shit.
Processes Tabby Kitty. Brilliant Coon sent us $25 saying, "Love Crash. My childhood self is very impressed by this run. There's an extra $25 donation if the reader can do their best Aku Aku impression." I think that'd be Urga. That's my best Aku Aku impression. You owe us another $25. Koopy Dan sent us $50 saying never 129,584 bits. So keep those bits coming in. Anonymous donates $10 and says, "I will donate $10 more if the announcer does their best Mr. Meeseeks impression." Can do.
For sure.
Definitely top 3.
Right, so there's a level skip that Dact is going to be attempting here. It's not super complicated how it works, but it's a very tight charge jump that you need to make here. You need a really good charge jump and a really good hover.
And it's renowned for not working in marathons.
This looks
pretty
good.
good.
Oh, he hovered early.
Yeah.
That jump was fine. I just hovered early. That's a shame.
Yeah. One of the really annoying features, I guess, in this game is that the developers implemented a system where if you
RNG or kind of boring likewise.
You can get 4 rocks there, but since it spawned next to me, I decided not to wait.
Yeah, this boss has 9 HP. It's
That's
intended to be 3, 3, and 3 with the rocks, the flame, and then one last power up.
No, oh, that was a bad decision. God damn. All right.
This boss is, for a lot of people's opinions, the hardest boss in the game. It's very easy to die to this boss, and his shots also are sort of lead. So if you can just park it right in front of her and just hit her 6 times.
Also, we'll be coming upon time very shortly.
Soon. Yeah, one more hit. And time.
56. So that was a 55.
That's a 55.
It's like a
I see.
55
Yeah,
30 or something.
that's good.
I don't believe that. No, that was cool.
Yeah.
Donations with the impression. It doesn't work like that. There's a specific thing I can say, like Plankton. I can't do it as a general voice, but here's when Plankton first meets SpongeBob. "Young man, over here. Come on, boy, a little closer. Closer. Not that close? I have something for you. I've been keeping it in my secret compartment. Seeing sparkle, sparkle, sparkle."
Other gadgets later and remove some, so it's a very interesting speedrun.
And the general idea for most levels in this game will be to basically go as far into the level as you can and catch the furthest monkeys for the first visit and then come back and get the closer monkeys for the later visits, just so that you don't have to kind of backtrack and go the way that you've already gone before.
And that's going to play a huge part in this next level, because this next level, even though it's only the 4th level in the game, it's one of the bigger levels in the game. So there are tons of different routes that we could choose here. And hold up.
So one thing I want to point out right here is that, oh, sorry.
That's right.
These jumps that he's doing over here, normally you actually wouldn't be able to make these jumps, but by doing a bit of tech called a neutral double jump, we can make these. Basically what he's doing is he's jumping and then releasing the analog stick, jumping again and then pressing the analog stick again.
Oh my gosh. So what happened there, I accidentally dropped the neutral, and so I just did a normal double jump.
Yeah, so that basically shows what happens when you do a normal double jump. You lose all of your momentum.
Something's up with the rafters.
We have $50 from San, who says, "My wife and I are big fans of the event, and this year's special. We have our first baby on the way, which we named Monkey, who will do its own ape escape soon. So this donation goes out to him or her, Little Monkey Hype."
And that was set last week or something like that. But yeah, that was a really good run. I had a great time. If you guys want to give some quick shout-outs, go for it. Anybody?
Oh, I mean, again, a big shout out to Flurgandy for providing
definitely.
the
Biggest
controller
shout outs to
and
Flurgandy.
and the actual game.
Yep. And thank you to everybody who helped with this run. There were tons of people throughout the years of this game who have contributed to the route, and I'm just so glad that all of them helped make this game what it is today. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. And did you want to say something?
Insane to a casual player, but as a speedrunner, those are most likely some of the easiest levels. Yeah.
Yeah, especially ones that traverse an entire stage usually have pretty good setups.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for the developers who probably spent months on these levels and expect a really elaborate way to play through it, and then they just jump over half the stage.
Nice.
Yeah, just like that.
All right. This is a really hard one. Okay. They call this level tough for some reason. So luckily that didn't happen. All right, coming up on this next stage here is gonna blow your mind. This is insane. We're gonna be at a wall way out there in the distance. We're gonna be using that.
Did you say hello? Nice.
Ooh, okay, there we go. Yeah. For some reason, some of the walls and stuff in the background are solid, and that's the only one in the round that's actually can be useful. So, if it wasn't, yeah, that's a pretty cool one right there. I don't know what exactly the stage name's supposed to be. I really can't even I can't even say it. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Well, we looked it up. It actually means a type of French pastry.
I guess so.
Thanks, everything's cleared up now.
So there are a few level names where we were like, what's that? And we just looked it up. Like, some level names are actually really clever. And then some are just like, you'll see when they named a lot of the Monkey Ball 1 levels, because the Monkey Ball 1 levels originally did.
All right, this whole stage here is, this whole thing is a seesaw, so. There we go. And obviously, if you've never seen an all-level speedrun, levels like that you might have actually never seen before. So there's I think 45 stages you skip if you do all the warps. And that was a double frame perfect trick right there. All right. There's a cycle here. It's pretty easy to beat. The block will come up and block you if you don't get there quick enough. This is a fun one to get a lot of speed off of. You can get a pretty high bounces on these folders here. Nice. All right, well, this is a pretty tough stage. Hope I can get through this first try in beginner for a reason, because you can just hold up. Okay. All right, this last stage here has a really cool trick coming up. You don't want to miss this one. So this game has no randomness in it. All the cycles are always the same. So because of that, we can do really cool things like this. Okay, we got it. We're good.
Nice.
Is that? And that block will always be there. So as long as we always hit it at the right spot, we'll always get that hit up onto the top platform.
Yeah.
And if you've played the first game, you might notice some of like these cycles of these like moving levels are off. It's because I guess when they ported them over, they didn't transfer properly. Like all the cycles are farther ahead in this game than they are from the first one. All right.
Nice. There we go.
And the reason I paused there was just to kind of make it a little more consistent, because you have to hit a really, really precise spot on those curves to. Oh. Well, that's new. Just like messed up porting it over. There's like a couple things later on I want to point out, like you mentioned earlier with the goals and stuff. They like didn't switch them out, so they just don't fit the background. Let's see when we get there. This has got a cool pause strat here. You'll definitely like this one. Okay. Oh. Well, just in case you missed it, we're gonna do it again. Okay. Nice.
Nice.
All right, first try.
First try.
First try. Okay.
This level's called Swell because it's swelled.
It's really, really bumpy, even though it looks smooth. I don't know why. Guess it's for the added challenge. This one's really fun. You can go super, super fast on this one. If you look at the miles per hour in the bottom left corner, you'll see we're going to get a lot of speed on this one. And just fly down here super quick. 300, 400 miles an hour, 500 miles per hour. Super fast.
Well, that's what the monkeys they send into space have to deal with.
Yeah, this game has like no speed cap whatsoever. You can pretty much...
Most of the IL strats that are like pretty much done at every single level, most of them are not really done in the run because they're mostly too advanced, and it's just grinding nonstop for that.
There's 2 different times on the clock I can get here, but unfortunately I keep missing them. They're pretty hard. Don't worry, it'll be all worth it in the end. Okay. There we go. Nice. First try.
Probably one of the hardest levels for me to learn because it was just a blind aim.
I'll be sure to check out that website, by the way, supermonkeyball.com. Great site.
I'm sure that's still up 12 years later.
Oh, totally, yeah. Yeah, these rings are pretty mad, so I'm not going to bother them too much. I'm just going to get the goal here. This is another one that has a hold up strat. We're just going to hold up here so they get a good clip on this platform right here. And here's another example of what I was talking about, the goal. This is the goal from the water stages, but they just left it here, and they left it on a lot of these as well. I guess they just were like, they either forgot or were just too lazy to switch them out, I guess.
Looks cool, though.
Yeah, it does. Ooh. All right, let's do this. Oh, okay, never mind.
That was intentional.
Yeah. It was good. There we go. That's what we wanted. This next one will be a little more interesting, because this means we can just skip through the whole thing. Just like that. It's the Triforce level right here. Lots of triangles.
This is the original Triforce.
Yeah, this is it right here.
And then they simplified it a little bit.
Yeah.
Hills.
Yeah,
because it's just hills.
There's a lot of hills. And yeah, this next stage here is a really long maze. If you guys have like a couple donations you want to do during this, when's the time to do it?
Definitely. We actually have quite a big donation. It's $20,000 from the Yeti.
Oh, wow.
And they say, "Hey all, Yeti here. We are glued to the screen for this monkey ball run. Amazing work, Jay Cool."
From last AGDQ 2017 monkey ball shirt. So shout outs to Yeti.
Do I got time for a few more?
Go ahead, yeah.
All right. We have $50 from JJ Plays Game. JJ Plays Games is on the couch. Shout out to my son, JJ Plays Games on the couch.
Is JJ on the couch?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't think I've heard that name before.
$25 from...
It's pretty steep. All right, this one's got a pretty big, like 14-second time saver if I can get it here. Hopefully. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! All right.
Yeah, that's crazy hard to do.
Yeah, you usually just run over it and don't get a bounce at all, but...
And me, Scatter, Partly, and the rest of the Discord will be cheering you on. $10 from Ketson, who says, "Super Monkey Ball segments are always my favorite part of games done quick marathons. Keep up the awesome gameplay."
All right, this is a pretty windy slide. We're going to try to use our momentum and skip a bunch of these. All right, don't worry. It's just if anyone blinked and missed it, we're going to do it again real quick.
He was setting up RNG.
Yeah. Yeah, it was on purpose. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of stinks too because there is no like tassing on Xbox right now, and PS2 is like the closest thing we have, and all the PS2 emulators are also bad. And
Yeah,
then this game is also bad on PS2, so.
Whoa.
Oh, nice. Had to make up the time.
Totally intentional.
I did not plan on doing that. Had to make up the time somehow. All right, this is one of the OG strats right here. Ooh, okay, I did not even get the time I wanted there. That's okay.
This ball is called carpet because obviously
it's the
it
carpet.
resembles a carpet.
Looks just like the one in my living room, you know?
Yeah. Everybody's carpet is green checkered pattern.
Yeah.
Everyone's carpet has moving parts.
Nice. Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
All right. Well, one more time, just for fun.
This time with feeling.
All right, let's do it the normal way instead. Let's just look around for a bit, admire the scenery. All right. Here we are. Here's where the real fun begins. We got these stages here. I'm going to try to get a certain time on the clock here to show this off. Okay, we got it. It's definitely not worth this pause that much, but this definitely deserves to be shown. Just in case you had any doubts about the collision maybe not being totally perfect, you'll see here. Ooh. Weird, like, funky kind of goals you can get, though.
Yeah, it seems like it's a little more lenient than U2.
Like, you can, like, finish in the side of the goal on some of the stages. Like, in the first game, you couldn't really do that most of the time, but it's really hard. Obviously, I'm not trying to do that. It's like a harder version of the planet level. Ooh. So you might have seen before in this stage where you can actually jump directly down to that bottom planet, but since we're trying to get the blue goal here, we actually have to do it the intended way, kind of. We can still try to do a jump here. Let's do it like one more time or so. There we go.
Nice.
All right, let's be careful here. I don't want to get sliced up. There we go. I can pause at any time there. I just wait until he's completely still from landing so I can do this. Well, that was really cool. I want to do it again, so let's do it again. One more time, just for fun. Let's go.
I think some people had to watch an advertisement, so they missed it.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, this stage is insane. I don't know what they expect you to do, but luckily at the beginning, you have a very small window to get the goal there.
It's actually easier to get the green goal there than the blue goal.
Yeah, it's a little farther back, so it's kind of a little easier to go if you're like going at the start. There we go.
So in one of these all level runs, have you ever accidentally gone to a different goal?
No, I don't think so. I mean, unless I just like forgot. I mean, one time my friend Nindide.
All right, and just a quick word from our sponsors.
And huge. We're aliens and we're mad funky. People gonna recognize us. Toe Jam and Earl back in the groove. It's an all-new adventure game from 1991, coming in 2017 to PC and console from Adult Swim Game.
All right, welcome back to Summer Games on Quick 2017, benefiting Doctors Without Borders. A few donations here from Barry Kramer, $200, says, enjoying these runs while I have the runs. Keep up the great work. We have $20 from Abby.
He made that cycle. Barely.
So this screen and the entire next one is all on a huge global cycle. Which I think
So this is the largest super swing. Let's see if he gets it. Because if you do, you come up with an immense amount of speed. Nailed it. That's really hard. Will he get the jump off the box?
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love that sequence. It's great.
And that saves like over 10 seconds compared to doing this.
It saves a
screen
ton
normally.
of time. So much time. And so good looking as well. This in order to make a zip that allows him to skip like half the screen outright. And you really can't afford any mistakes here at all, really, if you want to make this cycle. So we'll see how this pans out. Boost up, but not too early, or you bonk on the ceiling. Dive kick under this, but not too high, so that you don't accidentally land on the platform. Jump dive here, but not too early, so that you don't miss the platform. Jump here to hit the cycle.
Nice.
Absolutely beautiful. That's so difficult, and you can't afford even a half-second worth of mistake if you want to make that.
So, Hollow Dragon.
Hollow Dragon. So first he has to make it up to the lever, which I think he has a setup for now, or something resembling it. There you go, doesn't bonk on the ceiling. I bonk on the ceiling all the time trying to get down, fall all the way back down. So Hollow Dragon is a boss where there's many, many balls on the back, and you have to kill like most of them in order to kill the boss. Or don't do that, because the game has some sort of code in it where if the boss is like mostly shuffled off the screen, it will despawn orbs and you can kill it very quickly, which is great because otherwise this boss would take like 9 years to do. So he'll wait here, get a super boost ring. They come down every so often anyway. That's a cycle. What cycle? I don't know. So speed down those corkscrews as well is dictated by speed going in. Do the back up. Do it. Jump off that tiny corner. Nah. Just gonna high uppercut his way up there instead. Get a bit of speed off that by jumping off like a weird glitchy corner thing that just happens to be protruding out of that. And these drills. Oh, these drills. They are one of the level gimmicks in this. I don't through the entire ceiling, and the reason this works is because you take the key cards with you from an earlier part of the level into a later part of the level, so you can skip a door that you're not really meant to have the cards for yet. Almost. So you have to jump and like Cyclone Kick into this box at a precise angle in order for this to work. All the while that enemy constantly respawns underneath you to make life just that much more difficult for absolutely no good reason. Like, go away. No one likes you.
There you go.
Yes! Yeah, my boy! High Cyclone's up, straight onto the spring. Not loads before it. This one, it's on a cycle straight away in order to make a zip, in order to skip this entire vertical section. He'll do this crazy strat, which involves ceiling transferring off that. I don't do any of this because I think it's ridiculous. And he makes the cycle anyway, so what do I know about anything?
And this is what happens when you put a vertical level in a game where you zip vertically.
Nice.
Didn't even pause buffer it. What a guy. That has about a 6-pixel window if you want to do the moving strat, or I think like 1 if you just stand there. And he didn't even pause buffer it, which is crazy. First fight is like a remixed version of the Battle Glacier mid-boss, the one where you can manipulate its position. You can get it in 1 cycle before it goes off the screen if you manage every hit as soon as you possibly do it and leave no gaps in between, like so. To jump off the loop, kick, boost, 1 cycle. Absolutely. And the second phase is unique, but his pattern, as of the recent patch, is fixed into a pattern that's quite good for Lilac. But you still have to do high uppercuts and damage boost to stay and rebound. And that's the final boss. Time is when the crystal count ticks down at the end, and it makes the bling noise, which we use as RTA timing end for some reason. I don't know who came up with that rule. I need to argue with them about it. Time. What's in game time, my dude? I have no context for RTA. Level times, level times, level times.
34, 38.
Wow, dude. That's really good for a marathon run. That's the best marathon performance this game has ever had by a long shot. Like a long shot. For Derby's PB, I believe, is 33:22?
It's 33:22.
22.45, so that's like a minute off world record or something, which for a game this granular and intense is really good for a marathon. He's frighteningly consistent. Really good job, man.
Thank you.
One more time, folks.
We were friendly rivals at the Sonic Center. We were doing Black Knight, and we would help each other with strats and stuff, and we were actually working on speed runs as well. There was one day I submitted some stats, and she beats me really quickly. But after a while, I noticed something was wrong, and it turns out that she passed away.
Oh no.
So, and she was working on a really good speed run for Black Knight, and I was the only other runner at the time, so I thought, I'll finish it off for her. And so I worked on Black Knight.
Wow.
That was my first speed run. I thought I'd do that for her. Now, unfortunately, I didn't do it, but her brother does have the world record for it, which is great.
Wow,
so
that's amazing.
I'm really proud of him.
That's
yeah.
really. Can we get like some applause for that, because that's what a fantastic story. That's really cool. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on, and we're going to be really excited now for Sonic Generations being run by Frockenok, especially because we got that bit incentive met. Woo! So we're going to be seeing that blindfolded green
block, and it brings so many great memories. Gotta go fast.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Chemical Plant. Next up, Sonic and Knuckles, like Sky Sanctuary, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We'll start with a classic. It's one of those, also Sonic. Classic is one of those stages, like it has a lot of routes and it can get tricky. Also, that's can happen. Nothing to worry about that.
It's just a matter of using the backdrop to guide his way around, and he
Yeah.
should end like very close to the goal.
A lot of people think starting out, like once you actually start drifting out the building, you're good. But no, there's a number of kill planes that you do have to avoid. But that worked out really well.
Rainbow Ring for the swag. Let's go.
Very nice.
And I think this is the first ever time Sonic Generations has the Speed 5-way skip in a marathon.
Good stuff, man.
Whew. All right.
Everything is fine.
All right.
Trucking Classic goes in, though. Whew.
Yeah. All right. Classic Cityscape involves quite a few cycles. Like, the faster I go, the better, pretty much. But there are situations where, like, because of the platforming, you might get stuck a little bit.
Also, this introduced the best item in this game, the skateboard.
Gonna see a little bit of that.
Pretty OP. We're just able to race up to his head. Pausing there, what exactly was it again?
It causes you to go into the next phase a little bit faster.
Right.
It's only like a very tiny bit of time save, but hey, it's just pausing. Why not? It's worth it.
Real quick, got a special donation. Special announcement. Summer Games Done Quick 2017 has now raised $200,000.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah, there's some things throughout the stage where you have to use the spike whisk to grab onto one of those little gears and sort of activate this lever. It's actually a cool little mechanic, but it's Spike. Getting used to how Spike works and the way you move with it is a whole other thing. It's kind of very odd. So we're just going to jump down there, go straight past this section here.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a really cool little out of bounds. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Well.
Uh-oh.
PC Sonic Generations, guys. It can happen.
Random crash.
Yep. That's a grass.
Your power up, we can use the Thunder Shield to give us that extra bounce. If you didn't have the Thunder Shield there, you would just fall into the abyss, but we actually have just enough time to get it back in bounds, basically.
I'm glad the game just gave it to me like first try.
Yeah.
I hate Charmy.
What are you talking about? He's the best.
I hate Charmy so much.
Chips? You mean potato chips?
God. So we're going to go ahead and fight Silver.
It's definitely no use for him.
So how's everybody doing? Y'all doing good?
Yeah. So the main attack you want to avoid for Time Eater is like an attack that slows down time, like he goes the Waldo, like so. Like, yeah, like you want to avoid that. So if I do the strat correctly, I should be able to spawn next to him with Classic Sonic, and I'll be able to get like 3 hits immediately and finish the fight.
Nicely done, man. The robots at once. All right, guys, here we go. I want some audience participation from this one. As soon as I jump out of the roller coaster and boost, I want you all to yell Supersonic Speed. This is the Frogknock special, everybody. Supersonic Speed! Yeah. So that is called the Frogknock special, which is amazing because he had neither found that skip nor ever pulled it off successfully. But he has failed it in a hilarious manner, so we named it after him.
I did my part.
Heck yeah.
I'll get it one day.
You'll get it.
One day.
That skip is also actually exclusive because you need boost for it at the start of the stage. But yeah, that's not quite done with the insanity that is Asteroid Coaster though, because well, you already saw what we can do with 3D physics underwater, and there's water in this stage. There's also spikes that I just hit. But I'm gonna use these pogo sticks right here to boost the stump, break out of bounds. Gotta navigate my way back here, because even though I have underwater physics and I'm out of bounds, I am still stuck in 2D, so I gotta get 3D physics from here. There you go. And yeah, that's the stage. It's a nice little mini boss right there.
A wall boost. Basically, if I run on and off a wall really quickly, I can gain a lot of speed. So I do that by binding jump on my scroll wheel to, jump to scroll down. So by doing that, I'm quickly jumping on and off the wall, and I am gaining a lot of speed. To put it in perspective, Faith runs at like,
Oh no.
yeah.
Is dying a glitch?
Dying is not a glitch, no.
Okay,
None of
good.
this is a glitch. This is glitchless. So, to put it in perspective, Faith runs at like 26 kilometers per hour, but for cool movement in this area.
Yeah, this game is pretty fortunate that most of the stuff you can do is all chainable.
Yeah. Coming up here is a really cool trick if I can pull it off, but it's kind of hard. So basically, you can wall climb with horizontal momentum in this game if I jump parallel to the wall. So I'm going to try to do that to clear a really big gap.
Oh, come on!
Man.
You
that's
just
okay.
jumped off of midair.
That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So normally you can use the wall climb sidestep there to clear the whole gap, but I jumped a little
Precise.
Yeah.
You need to control your speed very well to have enough speed while also going in the correct direction to be able to get up.
I swear I can do this.
I believe in you.
I've done it before, once and twice in my
I'm
life.
believing really hard right now.
Oh, that's really not good.
Believing a little bit less now.
It's okay. I'm going to do it right this time. I'm going to do it justice. I had to back up a little bit more to get some more speed. That's my problem. Yeah, what was happening there is I definitely wasn't backing up enough to get enough speed. So I did it again there. I'll give it one.
Big section that you have to do in one go until you get here. Then it's safe to throw yourself off the side of the building.
Yeah.
There's a really annoying climbing section here, so this is a lot faster than
oh my gosh,
going through the entire area normally.
Yeah. See, all you got to do is it's really finicky jump just because sometimes you won't even grab the pole because the pole hitboxes in this game are just so wonderful.
Yeah, the poles aren't actually solid. You just have to like look at them a certain way and you'll grab onto them.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, it skips a whole lot of climbing. When you go into a springboard animation, you can kind of just like, clip through the guards. Should be fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just clipped right through them.
It's not a big deal.
It's kind of a big deal. I mean,
Another
I feel
cool
like the
thing-
whole integrity of speedrunning is that question here.
Right. I completely agree, but I'm going to ignore you. So, another cool thing that I was going to explain is actually, here's another hidden springboard. I don't think I'll be able to use it to get over the... Oh, I did it. Never mind. We're good. So coming up is one of the more infamous sections of the game, the HypeReel, known for its kind of puzzle platformer feel. Really weird for casual players. Some people love it, some people hate it. But it's a very unique section of the game that hopefully I'll just blast through. The HypeReel collision can be a bit wonky. Sometimes you'll do turn jumps, but the camera kind of just spazzes out. These walls are known to do that for some reason. So yeah, that's Mirror's Edge. Thanks to Chops and Rexy behind me. Chops, Rexy, helping me out here. Thanks to the Mirror's Edge community. They've been helpful, supportive over the years. They've done a whole lot. It's a lot, too many guys to even try to shout out. But there's a lot of guys that have been around the whole time and a lot of new guys that are always joining. We do have a speedrun.com page if you're interested in learning the game. We're actually pretty active at responding to those threads. So give it a shot. There's a lot to learn, but it's really rewarding.
Quick shout-outs to...
See, let's get another question here. From Harry Nord. I'm sorry, Evans. The Harry Nord, the one and only. What's the worst possible thing that could realistically happen during this run? Something.
The worst possible thing, that would be because the game will no longer save, that my console crashes. And we have to restart the run.
That's not going to happen, though. That's like super rare.
It's very,
right?
very rare.
Okay.
I will be doing safety save states throughout the run, and I do have some saves prepared just in case something happens.
Yeah, you will be running this on the Wii U version,
Yes, I will be running this on the Wii U Virtual Console, which you...
$20 from Anonymous. Hi, Matt. It's your old friend Drew. You used to run too far ahead of me in Left 4 Dead, and it made me mad. I guess you always just wanted to run fast. I see that now. I love you.
That was cute.
So I'm just kind of nodding my head and smiling because I can't hear the donations because I'm partially deaf. This mission is really straightforward. We only have one major skip, and it's that button right there. So you can kind of tell what the game wants.
Much damage from him.
And so you can read a donation or two if you want.
Absolutely. We have $150 from Anonymous. Says, whoops, that's not $15. Best looking audience member's choice. Olympus72 donates $100 and says, it's peanut butter kiwi time, peanut butter kiwi, peanut butter kiwi, peanut butter kiwi with a baseball bat. Looking forward to the DK64 No Levels Early run with some love from the 72s. Money goes to the runner's choice.
All right, so Kiwi's going to do another swim through vertical walls here. And he's going to attempt to do kind of one of the more advanced tricks of this run called gun skew. And I'm going to give him some silence so he can set it up.
There we go. Cool. So what he did there was he went out of bounds, jumped out of bounds, pulled out his gun, and then with his gun out, walked into out-of-bounds water, which kept his gun out. And so he was swimming with his gun, and if you...
Kongs that can actually reach snides at low water, but it's actually faster just to raise the water.
And once then, we're going to turn in some more blueprints.
Chat this time. I want to see as many O bananas as possible. Break Twitch chat. I'm counting on you.
Oh, banana! Oh, banana! Oh, banana! Oh, banana!
And so we tagged Warp 3 later. That was because we need to get Tiny's blueprint still. So we can just tag Tiny right here. Take Warp 3. Grab her blueprint. And then we're going to void out to leave the level.
To DOS. Hey,
Oh,
Kiwi.
boy.
Thanks for not using any DK64 community memes during the run.
Morning.
Morning, Cheetos.
Morning. Oh, banana! Oh, banana! Oh, banana! Oh, banana! Oh, banana!
Didn't you just miss Moonkicks? Shoutouts to Moonkicks.
I love donkey wings.
All right, so we've seen Dogadon before. Kind of a similar fight to doing him in Angry Aztec. However, we're going to do a trick called Dogadon Quick.
And he's
and
dead.
And he's dead.
So this is the only boss quick kill in DK64.
As of now.
As of right now.
As of now.
So what's actually going on is we're... Who wants me to sing along? All right, that's enough. We don't need to get on any cringe compilations.
So as Kiwi finishes boss, we can have some more donations here.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to swim through vertical walls and head right to Snides.
All right, so we have quite a lot of blueprints here to turn in, so I hope you guys have your banana filter refreshed.
Oh, I have my bananas here.
Oh, perfect.
Some real bananas.
Nice.
So we'll be turning in 2 blueprints with Lanky, 7 with Tiny, and 6 with Chunky. No, 6 with Chunky. So get your bananas ready.
Oh, banana! Oh, banana!
And enter Snides. All right, Twitch chat and crowd. This is your second to last chance. There's only one more turn in after this.
Make us proud.
Oh, banana! Oh, banana! Oh, banana! Oh, banana!
Keep going.
Yet, so I can't give much just yet. I hope that this can be of help. Juice and jam time.
So you'll see I threw an orange there at the end. I thought I actually had less oranges than I do. So it's slightly faster to throw an orange at the end of each phase. It saves a couple frames.
Before we get to the final phase, we have $10,000 from the Yeti.
Wow.
And they say, hello, you are watching SGDQ 2017. Thank you, Kiwi Killer, for the killer DK64 run. We are going to have a quick break from the MSF Foundation, and we will be right back.
We are speedrunners. Speedrunners complete games in record time through great skill and perseverance.
We're speed responders. When an emergency strikes, we don't wait.
Folks, we are back from our ad break.